Hello there! This is DBT and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue talking about Asphalt Legends Unite, and today the patch notes for the game were officially released on the website. And while the content creators have already been posting information about this since a couple of days ago, given that they have early access to all of this, well, over here you know how I am. I like looking at the entirety of the notes, reading them and giving you my thoughts on that, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. But also, we're going to be checking a few of the new features in the game, because that's right, the patch has been officially released already for all platforms, including the Nintendo Switch. It released on time. Let's go! I'm sorry, I'm happy about that. If you play the Nintendo Switch version, you understand my thinking here. But anyway, before I get into any of that, if you enjoy my content, you know what to do. Hit the like button. When you do that, you tell YouTube this is worth recommending to more people, and in that way the channel can continue growing and I can continue making these videos for you. So go ahead, do it for the content's sake. But alright, so let's get into it. The Festive Fury patch notes. Now this is gonna be a long read because the patch notes are long, but still, let's do our best over here. So supposedly this was released yesterday on December the 8th, but really for me it was only on the 9th, it's fine. So we got a little bit of a preview of Chicago. The season of giving is upon us, and guessing by the update constant, you almost have been extra good this year. As we already teased in our roadmap video, this update brings more than just 2 new seasons of content, but also is packed with updates for you to enjoy during the holiday season. And we start with the Avenged Sevenfold collaboration. The rumors were true. Although the main part of the show will be held in the Year of the Snake season, Avenged Sevenfold will also be making a guest star appearance in our new boss mod TLE this Festive Fury season. Get ready for the most metal holiday season in Asphalt history! And the first thing they announced, of course, is the new track Chicago. Well, technically the second, the first one was this. Okay, whatever. Debuting in our first season, Festive Fury, our latest track takes you to the windy city itself, Chicago. Get ready to launch yourself through the rooftops as you maneuver through death-defying jumps, slide across shining skylights, and take the occasional shortcut straight through other buildings. So we already saw that in the video that I already made. It looks like a very interesting map. I'm definitely very interested to play it. At the moment, even with the patch release, there's no way to play it just yet. I guess we have to wait until the new season actually begins, which should start in a couple of days. So there's that. Now over here we got the new co-op mode, Team Racing. We kind of already have seen this, and it reads: a brand new co-op mode will also be unveiled, where we give the cup cars a rest and focus fully on the joys of racing. Join a co-op race up to 4v4 players, where all races will be, I don't know how to read this word, for position on the same track. Points will be given at the end of the race based on your position, and the team with most points wins. The new Team Racing will be joining our season series rotation, and as usual provide rewards based on your series score and allow you full access to your garage, meaning that there's not going to be like pools of cars like it is in MP1, so that's kind of good, so that you can drive whatever car you want. Over here they just give you a bit of a preview. Not much to make from this, but hey, you know, at least we know what this is going to look like at the end of the race, I suppose. New TLE Boss Mode. This new event will feature challenging duel versus an opponent with extreme road rage. Face down the boss in this new time-limited event, when you'll not only have to beat him to finish the line, but also survive his attempts to knock you off the track, as he will only get more aggressive the closer you are. I like that over here they do say knock you off the track. I guess they do mean like a knockdown? Yeah, I think that's what it means. Get ready for the fight of your life in our new boss mode. Then we got the new multiplayer sub-tier rewards. And by the way, if I'm not making too many pauses on this stuff, it's because we kind of already know. Thanks to that video, I made a video talking about the video that GameLove released, so there's that. That's why I'm just speeding through this a little bit. What I'm really interested in is the whole thing of the new cars, but hey, new multiplayer sub-tier rewards. We're adding end rewards based on your sub-tier position. Check out more details below. Cool. But here's the main thing. The new cars, the Pininfarina Teorema. All right. I hate it. I'm sorry, I don't like this car visually speaking. I don't think it's a good look. From the front, it's not too bad. But have you seen it from the side profile? We're gonna look at it in game later, but yeah, I really don't like this car very much. But hey, there it is. Class S car, maximum rank of 4473. So this is a mid-lowish. Well, I would say mid-class S car, but there is that. I'm just looking at the stats themselves. It's gonna be not particularly fast, not really good at acceleration. Handling seems on the good side, and nitro seems also goodish. But overall, I don't imagine this is gonna be a particularly interesting or exciting car, but hey, there it is. And then we got, oh, this beauty, the McLaren Sabre. Now, this is a Class A car, apparently of 6 stars, maximum rank of 4173, so that doesn't make it into an incredibly highly ranked Class A car. It's not like a king or anything, not even close. And looking at the stats, you can tell it has an average speed, slightly above average, I would say, for Class A. Acceleration is where this thing shines at 87. That's crazy good. Handling at 68 is pretty good, and Nitro at 58 is okay. It's okay, slightly goodish maybe, but nothing straight up amazing. Man, I just love the way this car looks. I really, it reminds me a lot of the Solas. We're gonna look at it in-game in a little bit, but for now, yeah, I kind of like the idea of this car, but it's gonna be difficult to get. Then we got the Ford Shelby Super Snake, and this one is a Class A car, maximum rank of 4350. So, actually, this is higher ranked than this, isn't it? Yeah, wow. So this is supposed to be a better car. All right. Actually, a very similar top speed of 363, an acceleration of 85. That's pretty high. I mean, not as high as the previous car, but still pretty high. Handling of almost 76, high. And Nitro of 60, it's slightly on the good side, really. So, I don't know. I don't know anything about Ford Shelby cars or anything. Is this a real model out there? Is it really powerful? Or why do we have a car like this in Class A? I got nothing against muscle cars, don't get me wrong. I think they're beautiful cars, but are they really that high performance? I don't know, whatever, it's there. All right, then we got the Porsche 911 Turbo 50 years. Yay. Listen. I'm not particularly excited about it, as you could tell by my incredible excitement when saying it. It's another Porsche 911. I'm not a huge fan of those. Not that I dislike them, just that we have already a bunch. And honestly, they just look like... I'm sorry to say this, all right? If anybody here is a Porsche fan, plug you in for the next 10 seconds, all right? Let's do this. I think they all look the same, so I can tell them apart. So to me, they're the same car. Anyway, so having a look at the stats, we got a big class car, 4 stars only. At a maximum rank of 3495. This is actually somewhat high-ish for Class B, so that's interesting. Top speed is quite alright. Acceleration, it's on the slightly good side. Handling, okay. Nitro, okay, slightly good. Nothing amazing, but hey, there's another Porsche if you guys really like them, so there's that. We got also the Jag. And by the way, gotta say that the fact that they still have the old logo makes me still call them Jag. If they switch to the new logo, then they're gonna be Jaguar. But anyway, yeah, it's a Jag, 𝐃𝐃𝐄𝐍 GT. That's a Class C car, maximum rank of 2700. So even for a Class C, this is not particularly highly ranked. So I don't imagine this is gonna be... Actually, this is the... Oh, wait, I just noticed something. Huh. Yeah, it's probably 4 stars. Just that 4-star cars don't have this color of blueprint, so this is probably meant to be purple. Yeah, that's what threw me off for a second, because I'm like, wait a second, isn't this 5 stars? And this rank, that doesn't seem right. But no, it seems that it's going to be indeed a 4-star car with this rank of 2700. It reminds me a little bit of the rank of what? Like the, what is it? The Resvani Beast? I don't know. Top speed of 321 for Class C, it's quite okay. Acceleration of 73. Lowish, but okay for Class C overall. Handling of 52 and Nitro of 60. I would say it's just a middle car. I don't think it's gonna be amazing at anything, but hey, it looks kind of cool and it has a wing, so it makes me happy. Then we got the DS-E10's performance. Actually, I'm kind of excited about this one because as much as the regular DS-E10 is a very spammed car, and because of that, it has made me dislike it a little bit. Actually, I do like the look of the DS-E10's performance. I think it's a cool variation. It's not just like, oh, it has a different livery. No, it actually has some differences in the shapes in the car and whatnot. So there we go. Okay. Why does this number show like that? That's a little weird. Acceleration of 82 at stock? Holy smoke. All right, so Class D car, apparently 5 stars, rank of 3086 amongst the top of Class D. I don't think this is the highest one though, but still. Top speed of 303, it's relatively fast. Actually, come to think about it, I think it's in the normal range of speed for this type of cars of Class D. Acceleration of 86 is where this thing shines. With this speed plus this acceleration, pretty good. Handling of 46 seems And Nitro 53 obviously does not compete with the crazy Nitro of the original DS-E10s, but hey, I'm all for this car. I think it looks pretty cool. So hey, there's that. And finally, we get to the Racer Tartarus. Oh yeah. Now, let's forget about the stock stuff. Let's look at the maximum rank. Class S car, 6-star, maximum rank of 5285. Really high. You can tell that obviously now all of the main cars of the game are gonna be above 5,000. This is the new standard, let's say, for cars, the top cars of the game. Now, having a look at the stats, it reminds me a little bit like the Bugatti Bolide but just on additional steroids. So we got a top speed of 538, which is obviously very, very fast. Not as fast as the 𝐷eVel, but it's still way faster than a 𝐃𝐃𝐄𝐍 or even a bolide. So there's that. And the reason I make the comparison with the bolide is precisely because of the acceleration. Really, really good acceleration of 90, at least theoretically speaking. You know that this is always a little bit questionable as to whether or not it's actually 90 or just pretending to be 90 when it's actually an 82 type of situation. We don't know, but that's what it looks like at the moment. Handling of 61 is actually pretty high for a Class S car of this type, and a nitro of 30, once again, low nitro reminds me a lot of the Bugatti Bolide, so that's why I'm making that. And in fact, this car, again, we'll look at it in the game, but I think this car looks a lot like the Bugatti Bolide from certain angles. But anyway, let's keep going. Then we got information about the actual seasons. We got the Fast and Furious season, which is obviously the one that is going to start pretty soon. Put your driving skill on show this season as Fast and Furious will be hitting hard with Drive Syndicate 10 making an entrance with a brand new track. Then we got special events. Drive Syndicate 10, celebrating its 10th edition, the Drive Syndicate series introduces the new Racer Tartarus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but hey, that's how I'm gonna say it for now. We'll be bringing along other heavy hitters such as the Koenigsegg CC850, the McLaren Sabre, the FP Frangivento Asphalt, the Maserati MC20, and the Jag XKR GT. So obviously, I mean, given the incredible rank and speed and whatnot of the Racer Tartarus, yeah. It made sense that was going to be the Drive Syndicate car, so it's the new, let's call it flagship car for the time being for the game, at least in this season. So there you go. The new toy that people should want to get, probably. I don't know. Pagani Utopia Coupe special event. The Pagani Utopia Coupe returns with friends. This event's main goal is to give our Nintendo Switch and PlayStation legends their first chance to get the Utopia Coupe. I'm sorry, I'm going to be doing this over this video because I'm just happy of some of these changes. Anyway, their first chance to get the Utopia Coupe. It will be accompanied by the McLaren Solus GT, the Ferrari Daytona SP3, the McLaren 650S GT3, the Ferrari F8 Tributo, and the Chrysler ME412. I'm actually interested because I would like to get some more blueprints for my Solus. The Daytona, I don't think has ever been available for the Switch and probably for the PlayStation as well. Yeah, I think so. So yeah. Anyway, I'm kind of happy for that. We'll see how it goes. Then we got the Bugatti Chiron Supersport special event, a new event featuring its namesake along with some real speedster like the Tech Rules 1896. Man, I wish I could get that car. I've always wanted it, never had a chance to get it. The Lamborghini Countach P 800-4. Hopefully I'm gonna get the blueprints that I need to 6-star that car finally. The Tomato P72, the Rimac Nevera, and the Koenigsegg CC-XR. So yeah, there you go. How easy or difficult is that gonna be? Who knows? The McMurtry's Peerling special event, ending the season and kicking off the new year, also giving the Switch and PlayStation fans their first chance to play the McMurtry's Peerling. Let's go, baby! I told you I was gonna keep on doing this. The Artigas Scalo Super Elettra, the Halo Design Da Vinci, Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR AMG, and the Lamborghini Huracan Estio. So over here, this is worth mentioning because the McMurtry's Peerling is a car that, you know, the global version of the game got, and on the Switch we'd never got that what was it? It was like an Unleashed, I think. I don't know, but it was really easy, relatively easy to unlock the car for players in global. I did in my global account. I unlocked it only to one stop, but I got it. But on the Switch we never had an opportunity, so this is the first time we're gonna have the chance. So yeah, I'm looking forward for that. I'm also excited to see the Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR, though. Spoiler alert, there's gonna have a car hunt. Grand Prix DSC10's performance. So it's the Class D car that I was talking about. One of our top starter cars is getting a facelift as the DSC10's performance brings some fresh wheels to the track. I think people overall are gonna be spamming the regular DSC10s because obviously that's an easy car to get. This is gonna be difficult to get since it's a Grand Prix. But hey, I'm gonna try just because I kind of like the car. And then we got the Starway for the Speedtail. Our Starway rotation continues with the return of the McLaren Speedtail. So there you go. So that is a little bit of the special events. Now let's go into the time limited events for festive, whatever. Treasure Hunt. Making it a holiday tradition, the Treasure Hunt is back. Starting December 15th, and for 12 days we'll be hiding a green gift box for you to find each day in the game. For the love of God, somebody please remind me, you know, any rumor that is watching this, please on Discord remind me every single day to do it, because every time that this type of events happens, I always forget. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then it's like, oh, it's been 6 days and I haven't looked for a single green box anywhere. So yeah, that's gonna be on you guys. Christmas decorations. Well, the Treasure Hunt Asphalt 8 players, you got that little Freudian slip. While the treasure hunt lasts, you'll also notice our tracks take on more of a festive look. Enjoy the holiday tracks and don't forget to jingle all the way. Have we gotten this before? I know that Asphalt 8, and I know I'm talking about a different game, but still, they do this, but I don't know that we've got this before in Asphalt 9 or Legends Unite. It's kind of interesting. Porsche Turbo 50th Anniversary Event, featuring the brand new Porsche 911 Turbo 50 years. Register and compete for the Porsche Design exclusive prizes. Celebrate with style. I wonder if this is going to be one of those, well, compete for the Porsche Design exclusive prizes. I hope it's going to be one of those races that have unlimited fuel and has no ticket cost. Not because I'm excited of the race itself, but because those are fantastic to grind for credits, I'm just saying. But yeah, anyway. Friday the 13th, who says the holidays couldn't be scary? Featuring the spookingly fast Porsche Boxster 25th Anniversary Edition. I mean, oh man. I don't know, something else. Why? I get it. They have to focus a lot on Porsche, but what does this spookingly has anything to do with a Porsche Boxster 25th Anniversary? Whatever, it's fine, let's move on. Boss event, our brand new event. Take down the boss in this Avenged Sevenfold Inspired event. Will you be facing the Porsche 911 Carrera RS 3.8, the Glickenhaus 004C, the Kepler Motion, and the new Ford Shelby Super Snake? So I'll be facing against those cars. But are we gonna have a chance to get some bloopers for that? I don't know. Then we got the December Solstice. Race the sun in the shortest day of the year in the Ultima RS. Okay, holidays event. Jingle, jingle all the way, and let them biting your dust all day with the Peugeot SR1, Ferrari Roma, Jaguar XE-SV Project 8, the Mercedes-Benz 2022 Show Car Vision AMG. So I guess that's going to be another opportunity to buy some packs to get some of those blueprints if you're interested. But honestly, none of these cars sound interesting to me. Maybe the Jag, but that's about it. Anyway, drifting away from 2024, we're celebrating New Year's in New York with the what an alliteration. New Year's in New York. With the Maserati MC12, the RS S1, the Aston Martin DB12, and the Ferrari F12 TDF. Oh, I see what they did. Well, at least with 3 of them. MC12, DB12, F12 TDF. But why the RS S1? What connection? I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing there. I don't know. Flying high. Our last event of the season will feature the Koenigsegg Regera. Fair. Car hunts. Let's go. In order, we'll have the Mercedes-Benz CLK. I'm so happy about that. That's another car that we missed out on the Switch. We never had an opportunity to get, and now we're gonna have the hunt. Oh man, you bet I'm gonna do it. The McLaren Artura, the ATS Automobile Corsa RR Turbo, the community vote car hunt, the McLaren 600 LT Spider. So over here, actually, this is interesting to me because I want to get this. I want to get this, even though it's not a particularly interesting car to me. And then also the 600 LT Spider. That's, from what I remember, a really good Class V car. The Corsa RR Turbo is not an amazing one. It's very fun, Class C, but probably, you know, nothing insane. Then we got other features, new sub-tier multiplayer rewards and MP Pass changes. In our roadmap, we teased our planned update for the new sub-tier multiplayer rewards. We paid close attention to your feedback and have since buffed the rewards a bit more, along with including extra bonus for the final round in each split. With this update, we'll be adding a whole new layer of end-of-round rewards, based on what sub-tier you manage to reach by the end of each round. Rewards for the end of round 4 will give you extra rewards to celebrate at the end of the split. That's a lot of words. Unfortunately, I couldn't make much sense of it. You know, additional rewards. We already kind of have seen this. They showed this on the roadmap video, but still. This reward changes also bring an update on how the MP Pass works. Instead of providing you lesser rewards from previous ranks, the MP Pass bonus will now be more than double your highest earned reward and most ranks, providing you more value rewards based on the rank you were able to achieve. Now, since I've never once bought the MP Pass, I don't really know how it works. All I know is that it gave you some rewards, but I just never cared for it. But yeah, apparently now this is meant to incentivize you to get more of it, though the regular rewards apparently have also been buffed. I think I've been relatively vocal in saying that I've not found MP1 super engaging, mostly because I'm limited to not, you know, to always be stuck in Platinum. That's what I'm trying to say. So, I don't know, I kind of miss playing in other classes, whatever. But yeah, there it is. If this makes sense to you, great. Unfortunately, I cannot say much because, again, I don't play that much of MP1 anymore. Sad, honestly, but hey, here we go. Yep, some more information over there. Rank rewards have also been updated with the added legend packs, more tokens, and including epic import part card pack. Jesus Christ, let's try to say that quickly. Epic import part card packs. Say it 5 times. As a reward for round 4. So here it is. So let's see. Oh yeah, so that's for the top. All right, so legend packs. Wait. Okay. Yeah, there is that. I don't know. I hope it makes some sense for you. Milestones have also been extended and streamlined. Thanks to all the feedback shared during our bonus rounds, we're adapting what we learned into the World League milestones, along with updated rewards and higher milestones to aim for. Yet, the new milestone progression you've grown accustomed to in our MP1, the higher rank, the faster you'll be able to progress through your milestones. Make sure to check them out in-game and let us know your thoughts. As we continue to work on improving multiplayer, we'll be keeping a close eye on your feedback in case we need to tweak this further during the season. Then we got new MP reward notification and previews. Some of our players mentioned it can be tough sometimes to know if you have available rewards to claim. To help out, we're including a notification system that will let you know when you have unclaimed rewards and quickly navigate to claim them. We're also adding new screens that will allow you to preview what future Triumph rewards you'll be able to claim. Alright, so notifications for the multiplayer rewards. Alright, until I see them, I can't say much about it, but hey, it seems like a good thing to have a little bit of a reminder like, hey, you should be claiming your stuff. So, I appreciate that. Now, oh boy! Oh man, I'm so excited about this. Nintendo Switch and PlayStation cross-save benefit. I'm so happy. We've been paying close attention to what our Switch and PlayStation legends have to say in our Discord, and we appreciate all the time that you've taken to share your feedback. The team understands it can be hard sometimes to keep up without the added benefits of being able to watch rewarded ads. So in order to help bridge the gap, we'll be allowing you to claim for a limited amount of times a day the same rewards such as refills, multipliers, car packs, etc. We hope this helps. And thank you again for sharing your thoughts with us on our Discord. Come on, you know I was gonna do it. Let's go! Now, this is such a W move by GameLoft. Jesus Christ, I'm legit insanely happy. This is the thing that excited me the most about this update. Now, I know that for some of you guys, or a lot of you guys that are playing, in any other platform other than Switch or PlayStation, this doesn't make any sense to you. You're like, why is this exciting? What happens is that in the Switch and on PlayStation, we've never had ads. We don't have ads. So because of that, we cannot do ticket refills. We cannot decrease the refueling time of a car. You cannot get ad multipliers at the end of the race to get a whole bunch more credits. Now, this is a problem because over time, it's difficult to keep up on upgrading cars and doing all of that stuff if you're low on credits. Yeah, sure, there's the daily credits and whatnot, but in general, you cannot really grind for credits in those versions. Now, in a previous video, someone told me like, well, Xbox is the same, so why is the Xbox not like this? The main difference here is that in Xbox, you can transfer your account to your phone and watch some ads over there and get your stuff going, right? And then you can transfer your account back to Xbox and you can continue playing. And this is actually what I do on Steam. I mentioned this before. For example, when I'm recording for a video here, I play on the Steam version. So I'm playing, recently I made a video with the Ascent ICP12 and I only had 4 fuel. So I did my 4 races and it's like, oh, now I have to wait because I got no ads. No, what I did was close the game, load it on my phone, watch the ads, get the refill lower, and then continue playing on the Steam version of the game. So that is why it's different for the Switch and the PlayStation, because there's absolutely no way for you to transfer your account. You can transfer it once with the help of customer care, but that is a one-time thing, and then that account stays in wherever you put it. And for me, it's personally important to keep my account on the Switch, so I never wanted to do that. So now having this is such a big deal. We're gonna look at it a little bit later in this video. I know this is gonna be a long video, I'm sorry about that, but it do be what it do be. Then we got car balancing. Thanks to your feedback, we've taken another look at the Devel 16. We agreed it could use some extra tweaks. We've slightly buffed it this time, providing an improvement to how it maneuvers and curves. We hope this will improve how it feels to drive the car overall. Well, I would ask for people that have driven that car and are watching this video to let me know if you've noticed and did a considerable difference. I just don't know. I've driven that car very, very limited amount of time during the Drive Syndicate, and it's not like I'm gonna drive it again, so who knows. But hey, let me know if it does feel better. Then we got the private lobby improvements. We're bringing some fresh new modes and settings for you to enjoy and your friends in private lobbies. New mode Slipstream. You'll now be able to choose between classic or Slipstream races, W. New knockdown and collision settings, extra W. You'll be able to toggle whether you enable both disable collision, disable knockdown, or run the entire race in ghost mode. This is absolutely fantastic. I already talked about this in the roadmap video that I did. But I think this is fantastic for if you're organizing like a tournament or something and it's like, hey, let's disable the knockdowns. This is gonna be proper racing. Let's see who can do it better rather than who can knock each other faster, right? But anyway, then we also got Ghost Start. You'll be able to set how many seconds of Ghost you'll start the race with. That's pretty good, pretty good. I like the fact that they're adding all of this. I just hope that they will one day extend this also to quick race on the Switch. Just saying. New haptic feedback on PlayStation and Xbox controller. We're including support for haptic feedback on controllers for PlayStation 5 and Xbox to truly feel the road on your fingertips. I didn't even know that this was not a thing, but hey, now it's a thing, so yay. Added PS5 Pro support. Asphalt Legends Unite now offers full support for the PlayStation 5 Pro. Okay. New console. Yeah. New menu navigation improvements. Oh, this is a W as well. We've streamlined our menus even further to help you get where you need to be quicker. In the new menu, you will no longer find the home screen as we have mode access. Moved, maybe? Is that what they meant to say? Move access to the player profile, the illuminations, and garage to the top menu bar. Very good. You'll also be able to notice some improvements in the car upgrades screen. Yes! This was such a... Oh man, I'll show you. Improve garage lighting and effects. This is where I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, this one is a bit of an L. The garage has also been shown some love this update. We further tweaked the lighting and effects to make sure your car is more center stage than ever. But I actually don't like this change. Track polish. We took some time to show some extra love to our classic tracks and allow them to fully shine thanks to the new engine. The new engine meaning the new game engine. Buenos Aires, San Francisco, Scotland, Rome, and Cairo. Now, I already went into these tracks and I did notice a couple of changes here and there. Like, for example, Buenos Aires seems a little bit more... what would I say? The contrast between shadows and light is a little bit higher, it seems to me. San Francisco, I only noticed that one particular bridge that never had an actual shadow now has the shadow. It looked very odd in the way that it was lit up. Now it looks more proper. Scotland, I think I noticed that it looks a bit more misty. Like there's more mist in general, or I guess it's the mist of the rain. But I really haven't noticed much more than that. In Rome, what did I notice in Rome? Honestly, I didn't notice anything. And the one that I noticed the most was Cairo, where the track... What did I do? I seem to have accidentally looked something up. Where am I? Where was I? Here we go. Cairo does seem to be the most visually noticeably different, where the entirety of the track looks much more yellowy water filtered. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's more. It has a more yellow tint to the entire track, making it look more desert-y. And I kind of like it. So it's fine. I like the tracks having a little bit of that additional coloring to add more feeling. Maybe that's a thing that I noticed in Scotland. It looked a little bit more greenish to me. Like a desaturated, like a mossy green. I don't know. Maybe making this up in Scotland. But in Cairo, definitely you can see it more yellowy. I think it looks good. Then we got performance and graphics improvements. We continue to work to ensure we offer the best gameplay experience. We would like to ask you to also keep us updated on Discord if you notice improvements or still find any issues, as any performance issues will continue to be a focus for our developers. Fair enough. Some fixes included in this update, but not limited to, performance improvements across all devices, particularly reducing the times in iOS devices. I will say that on the Switch, I think I've noticed the frame rate to be a little bit more stable. The last patch that we got made it a little bit tweaky, you know? Now it seems a little bit more solid, so there's that. New graphic settings for depth of field and motion blur included on some devices. This obviously is always going to have to do with whether or not your device supports it or the game deems your device to support it. So if you don't see those options at all, it's because the game was like, nah, we don't have that feature in your phone. Improved core quality on Android devices and fixed anti-aliasing in menus. And that's all we have for today. As you can see, this update is jam-packed with new things for you to try out, and you can expect another mini patch notes ahead of our Year of the Snake season with more details and all the events you can expect, along with the Revenge 7-fold special event, Rokon Legend. Alright, let me have a breather. And now, here we are, back in the actual game. That's right, this is the game already updated, and the very first thing before I actually talk about the game, I just want to mention that I think it was a smart move by GameLoft to not include information of the upcoming seasons in those patch notes. You know that in the previous patch notes, they announced all 3 seasons that were included in the patch, and it ended up needing some correction, like, oh, we added a couple of cars like the Pininfarina, the Batista whatever, and the in the Rimac Rimac Nevera, whatever. You know, all of that stuff. They changed a car hunt. They changed a couple of things, right? So I think it makes sense that they're now like, okay, you know what? Let's just announce the season that it's up ahead. And then in a month's time or whenever, we're going to post the notes for the next sub-season type of deal, right? So I can see why they did that. Fair enough. That makes sense. Now, what I want to show you real quick is, first of all, the garage. I don't like it. I'm sorry, but I don't like it. There has been a total of 3 garages in Asphalt Legends Unite. The first one was super purple, super saturated, and it kind of hurt my eyes a little bit. It was way too much. Now this one, you can see it's a lot of neutral light, just a straight up white light with a very clear a floor and a little bit of purplish on the back. I don't like it. Looks too pale. I think the previous garage was the best one in terms of this 3 that we have seen. It still had a lot of neutral light to it, but it still kept that more themed Asphalt Legends Unite thing around it. I don't know what you guys think. Why don't you let me know in the comments? But yeah, I don't love this. But what I want to show you is actually the cars. We're gonna have a quick look at the cars themselves. And I was looking for, where's my guy? Oh, that's right. Now it's up here. So it did take me a second to realize, like, wait, why does this whole thing look different at the button? Oh, that's right, because there's not the home button anymore. So those camera angles are not there anymore. So there's that. But now we have all the access to the stuff up here. We got the garage, we got the player stuff, the objectives, friends, chat, and all of that stuff, right? So I think this was a good change. I think it's too small though, especially for mobile devices. Like over here on the PC is not a problem because I have a mouse and I can click on it. But for mobile devices, I think it's gonna be a little bit hard to click on it, but hey, who knows? But yeah, let's have a look at the cars. And first we got the DSC-10's performance is the second highest class D car apparently. And like I said, very similar to the regular DSC-10s, but you can actually see, I like how can you see how this DS logo in the front, it's a little bit, you know, like pushed up forwards. I don't know, I kind of like it. Yeah, it's similar to the other one, though. Look at this texture over here. Oh, it looks great. It's similar to the regular DSC-10s, but I think it's a cooler version of it. It's the cooler DSC-10, so yeah, there's that. I kind of like it. Then we got the Jag 𝐃𝐃𝐄𝐍 GT, and yes, okay, look at that. It is indeed purple. That's what I was saying earlier, that it looked to be gold blueprints, but no, it's purple. Anyway, so yeah, this is a Class C car. I think this is gonna be the Legend Pass car, I believe. I'm not even sure, but either way, no, I don't know. Whatever it is. Yeah, there it is. It's a Jag. Looks kind of nice. I like it with the wing and all of that stuff. And it is indeed right in terms of the position in the garage. It's right after the Resbani Beast, so I was kind of right about that. And then there is the Porsche 911 Turbo 50 years, which is actually above the, I think it's under the Glickenhaus and above the Draco GTE, so there is that. So there it is. Well, at least this part looks kind of cool, right? But yeah, not particularly exciting to me personally. Maybe, like I said, maybe you're a Porsche fan, so you're like, oh my god, finally we got this car here. But hey, actually, why don't you let me know? Is anybody, guys, anybody that is watching up to this point, first of all, shout outs. I don't know how you managed to watch half an hour worth of a video, but still, just tell me, either DBT, I do find the Porsche cool, or DBT, I don't care for the Porsche. I don't know, I just want to see how many of you actually care about this car. Just wondering. Then we have the Ford Shelby Super Snake. Jesus Christ. This car is above the Genti Aquilone and under the Frangivento Asfane. Jesus, that's... I don't know. Again, don't know too much about this type of car, so... Is this like a super special version of the car IRL or something? What makes it so highly ranked over here? I wouldn't know. But yeah, there it is. I don't know what to tell you about it. It's okay. Don't love it. It's just okay. But this is the one that I do like. Very peculiar position of this car. It's above the Pagani Zonda R, but right underneath the Glickenhaus 007. Is that the one in Class A? Anyway, yeah, the McLaren Sabre. Yeah, it's a 6-star car, so only 3 fuel, unfortunately. But you look at this beauty. Oh man. Listen, if you know me, you know that I love this type of cars, a racing-looking type of car. So lovely big wing with the fin. It actually looks a lot. This fin. This wing, it's very reminiscent of the McLaren Solus, or maybe the Solus is very reminiscent of this. I don't know which one came out first, but either way, I think it looks pretty dope. I like it. I would love to get it, but I think this is going to be a Drive Syndicate car, and being Class A, you know, it's going to be a pain in the rear side in order to get, so I may not get it, and I'll just have to live with that. And then there's this thing. In terms of the position in the garage, it's above the Vision 1789 and underneath the Lycan No, excuse me, the W Motors Fenner Super Sport. But Jesus Christ. Listen, when I saw it from the front, I'm like, okay, well, it's a little bit peculiar. I can, Jesus Christ, what is that? Jesus, I'm sorry, I don't like it. In fact, I hate it. Jesus, it reminds me so much. And obviously, this is another one of those concept cars, but it reminds me a lot of the Apple mouse of this game, right? The what was it called? The Mercedes-Benz Vision 111 thing. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys like it? Do you find this good looking? I know maybe some people do like the extreme concepts like this, but I just find it so unbelievably ugly. I didn't know that I would say one day I would prefer the Vision 111 than this. You know, that's how far this has gotten. Have we gotten too far? Has science gone too far? And finally, the highest ranked car in the game at the moment, the Racer Tartarus. Yes, I just double checking this is the highest ranked at the moment, even above the Devel 16, so there is that. You know the other Racer probably. This is similar looking, but cooler, even cooler than that. Just look at this thing. Oh man, it looks so very cool. Now, I gotta say that I thought that the wing was gonna come up. It has a fin. It has this little wing kind of spoiler thingy. I was hoping this would rise, but I'm clicking on it. Nothing's happening, so yeah, I don't know if that actually is supposed to do anything, but there it is. I think this car looks very cool. Like I was saying, to some degree, it may actually look a little bit like the Bugatti Bolide. If you squint hard enough, you might be thinking, yeah, that might be the Bugatti Bolide. Especially if I could paint it on blue right now to show it to you, you'll probably be like, yep, that seems about right. But either way, cool looking car. Apparently, allegedly, is gonna be. Oh, did I just see through the car, or was it just that a reflection? I thought I saw through it, but never mind. No, it was just a reflection. Okay, my bad. Yeah. So, allegedly, the new king of the game. I don't know. Very fast. Allegedly, very agile. Who knows? We'll have to see. I don't know if the content creators have already started testing it, but it looks cool. I'm not gonna get it, obviously, because I'm just not gonna get it. I never care for this type of things, but. Now, there's a whole thing about this quote-unquote hidden car. A Ferrari hidden in the game. What? Shoutouts to 𝐅𝐄𝐃𝐃𝐄𝐍. He posted this on Reddit. That's where I found this screenshot. Yeah. So apparently there's a Ferrari 499p Modificata in the game, which is again another one of these LMH type of cars. You know, I've talked about this type of cars that I like how they look, and even though it's a Ferrari, which I don't love, still I kind of like this car. And just having a look at it, Class A, who knows? 6 stars, who knows? Now, this car was not announced in the patch notes, and this may be because either this is gonna be a temporary car, which is not unheard of, or they're just saving this for later on. Now, why do I say this? Well, first of all, you know that there have been some temporary cars in the game before. Many years ago, there was a Formula E temporary car. It was a Formula E Porsche car, I think. And it was only available for a limited amount of time, and it was only for people to play with. You could not acquire that car. And after the event for that thing of the promotion ended, the car was removed. Yeah, now we have a different Formula E car, but that's a completely different thing. There was a specifically one that was Porsche or something like that. I don't quite remember. I wasn't playing at the time, I've only seen videos about it. But yeah, that is one. A more recent example is also when we got the McLaren Senna GTR Lego edition or whatever it was called, which was the Senna GTR in Lego. Yeah, that was a thing. And if you've never seen it, let me blow your mind right now. If my video was actually to work, what's going on with my computer now? But there we go. Apparently the video wouldn't play so long as I have Asphalt Legends Unite open. So now I had to close it, and now the video is actually working. Did Asphalt Legends Unite suddenly become a hog or hoarder of performance in terms of reading off of the disc? I don't know, whatever. But yeah, this was a temporary car as well, the McLaren Senna GTR Lego. And this was another car that you could only use, you could not actually acquire it. So like I said, this has been a thing before in Asphalt, this case Asphalt 9, but still. So yeah, it could be also that this Ferrari was not announced because it's not going to be a Ferrari that people are going to be able to get. We don't know at the time, but like I said, maybe it will actually end up becoming available because we do have some information as to when the car will be featured. But you're not going to find it in Asphalt Legends Unite websites. The shout out this time goes to Ford Pinto in my Discord server, the House of Rum. Link is in the description if you want to join. And this is a website, Ferrari website, where they're talking about the Ferrari HP Esports Asphalt Series starts now. When was this posted? On August. You can see it up here. This was an August thing. And over here they talk about the whole thing about, oh, there's going to be some competition and blah, 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 and this and this and that. Now, what's important over here is the fact that they mention the first qualifying round in August with the SF90 SXX Stradale, the second one with the 488 Challenge Evo, the third one with the Ferrari 599 SX Evo, the fourth one with the Ferrari FXXK in September, and finally the last one, December 18th, and that's gonna be the Ferrari 499P Modificata. So that is when this car is going to be somewhat available to play with. Probably we're gonna have some TLE where you're gonna be able to drive the car a little bit and test it out and whatnot. It's gonna be cool, but I don't believe that this is gonna be a car that we're going to keep. So there you have it. Just wanted to talk about this whole thing. I know this was a ridiculously long video. Shout outs if you're here still watching. In fact, if you are, let me know in the comments and say, DBT, I reached up to this point. I don't know what you mean when you type that, but yeah. So I just wanted to talk about this whole thing, read the entirety of the patch notes, have a quick look at what we have in the new update. I still want to make a separate video talking more about the update itself, specifically from the perspective of a Switch player, and show you some of the new features and whatnot, some of the changes that I've noticed and whatnot. But you know, I need to warm up into this update a bit more, and by the time I get to make that video, the new season would have begun. So it's gonna be a bit of a bunch of topics all at the same time. So if you want to see that, do let me know in the comments. Also hit the like button, all of that good stuff. I hope you enjoyed this one. Hope it was informative and you learned something new. And that's all for now. Thank you for watching. See you next one. Bye-bye.